So you just gotta love it, people. You gotta love it. You know, there's a channel that I watch that usually goes live on the weekends, right? He does cop watching in Galveston. So I said, you know what? I don't want to miss his live stream. And usually he goes from like 11 o'clock my time to like 5 in the fucking morning. So I said, all right, I'm going to take a nap. I'm going to lay down and take a fucking nap. And of course, the one night that I take a fucking nap so I could stay up all fucking night, this guy decides, oh, I'm going to get up early in the morning. So we only did a 2-hour live stream instead of his normal 4 or 5 hour live stream. Then, as he was wrapping things up, everybody was saying, well, CFW is live. CFW is live. Everybody go to CFW. No, fuck that. I don't do CFW. Why do I not do CFW? Because she's a worthless cunt and she turned on me. Okay, she's a worthless cunt. She turned on me when all the other auditors knew I was being attacked. Yeah, see Carolina in Fort Worth. She's known for wanting to defend the Constitution and defend the First Amendment, but she sure as hell didn't defend my First Amendment rights when I was being attacked, did she? She supported Andrew Rame instead of supporting me. So, that's why I don't do CFW, but I kept my mouth shut because I'm not going to bring my drama into, somebody else's room. But that's why I don't do CFW, because she turned on me. Like I said on my Christmas video, I went to Texas. I thought I was going to hang out with some of these really cool auditors. I thought some of these really cool auditors wanted to be my friend. I thought some of these really cool auditors were going to support me. And they all backstabbed me in the end. Do you realize there's not one of those fucking auditors from the Texas trip that talked to me? Not one of them. So because they don't want to talk to me, I don't talk to them. I don't support Carolina and Fort Worth. I don't support News Now 702, which is a woman in Vegas. I don't support Maya on You anymore. I don't support Andrew. L. Jeffy was there. I don't support him. All the people in Texas I don't support. Because when I was being attacked, when I was being victimized, none of those scumbags came to my defense. That's why I don't support all of the watchdog. I don't support Joe Cool. Yep. I don't support any of these fucking auditors because these fucking auditors don't support me. They want to do. They want to believe in their constitutional rights and their First Amendment, right? But nobody had my back. Nobody had my back. And that's why there's certain people that I will never have any ties with again. CFW is one of them. Everybody that was at that gathering. Okay? Everybody that was at that Texas gathering, I want nothing to do with. Don't want nothing to do with the Denver crew. There's only one guy in the Denver crew I kind of still talk to, and that's Monk Guy 83. The rest of the Denver crew, so, no, I don't support CFW, but again, I took a nap thinking that Harvey was going to be on all fucking night, and then, of course, because I take a nap, so I could stay up all fucking night, Harvey decides to fucking ditch everybody and go to fucking bed early. So that's why we're on this live stream. See, not on Christmas Eve, but the day before Christmas Eve, I happened to be in Chris and Tiffany's channel. Okay, there's a guy on the YouTube. He's an auditor. His name is Chris. He's married to to his wife named Tiffany, right? And somebody was posting in his chat, why do you block people of differences of opinion? And this is one of the number one pet peeves that my trolls have when it comes to free streets. They're like, well, how come you and but they said that in Chris's chat, and I've seen it in my chat too. How come you block people of different opinion? Because again, this is my fucking channel, my fucking rules, my fucking my fucking platform. I do it the way I want to do it, okay? There's a movie back in the day with Eddie Murphy. It's called Trading Places. So Eddie Murphy's got a whole bunch of people, and they're in the pond house partying and everything else because Eddie Murphy's in the pond house, and then he's got people spilling drinks everywhere, and he's got people fucking putting cigarettes out on the rug, and then he's got people, just, not giving a fuck that this is somebody's home. So eventually, Eddie Murphy, in the character of that he's playing, walks over to the radio, unplugs the radio, the record goes, and then he says to everybody, get the fuck out. Okay? It's a line in the movie. So why should I let you come in my house and think you can say whatever the fuck you want and get away with it? No. You have a First Amendment right to speak your mind up against the cops. You have your First Amendment right to tell the government when they're wrong, okay? You do not have the right to come into somebody's private fucking channel and say whatever the fuck you want and think you're not going to get silenced for you, because I will be like Eddie Murphy and I will say, get the fuck out. So, there's a lot of auditors I will never follow again. I will never follow CFW again. News Now 702. Auto the Watchdog. There's just a lot of people I will not follow because I've been burned too many times. I've been absolutely burned too many times, and damage is done. Yeah, not one person on YouTube stood up for me when I was being attacked. Not one fucking person. Not one person had my six. And like I said, 99% of these fucking auditors, they never come to my fucking channel, so why should I keep supporting their channels? Huh? So like I said, again, I took a nap to be up all night thinking that Harvey was going to be live streaming all night. Now I'm wide awake and nobody's on YouTube that is good. And like I said, well, there's one cunt by the name of CFW, but I don't support CFW because she turned on me. I don't support Joe Cool. I don't support any of the auditors that turned on me. You had your chance. You had the chance to be in my court. You chose Andrew Vrain. You chose Gary Snowflake. You chose the Drunken Peasants. You chose every other asshole that thought it was their right to have an opinion. And then I had somebody on this channel leave me a comment and say, well, do you realize your mic is broken, Emo? Why don't you go to the store and buy a better camera mic? And of course, every time I try to reply to a troll on YouTube, their fucking comment goes poof. So I did respond to the person. I didn't block him, and the answer is, these MAGA trolls were jealous that I was making a lousy $5 a day on YouTube. When you took my monthly ad revenue from YouTube at the time that I was monetized, I was making a lousy $5 a day on YouTube. There's people in Chinese and Japanese sweatshops that make more money in sweatshops than what I ever did in YouTube. And then you go and buy that shit at your Walmart, your t-shirts and things, okay? That Chinese under 18 people made in a sweatshop. I bet you under 18 people in a sweatshop made more money a day in a Chinese sweatshop than I made on fucking YouTube. But they couldn't handle that I was making a lousy $5 a day. They couldn't handle that shit. So like I said, I will never support. There are some auditors that are permanently on the paying list that I do not give a fuck about. And CFW is one of them. So, but seeing that Harvey bailed on me and I'm wide fucking awake, might as well do a live stream. So, let's get into it. Alright. I'm not going to be talking that much more than what I just said because people are trying to sleep and I don't want to keep people up all night. But anyway, let's do it because I'm fucking bored. I took a nap to stay up because it's Friday night. Friday nights are supposed to have action on YouTube, but as of late on YouTube, there hasn't been much action on a Friday and Saturday night, and I'm getting a little bored with it, getting a little tired. Just saying. All right. Oh. Like I said, I've had too many people backstab me. Yep, the backstabbers in 2020 had their choice. They picked the side and they picked the wrong side. So, with that being said, I don't need their support. People like that I don't need. Just being honest. Now this is a hacked version of Sonic that we're playing. I'll give everybody the link if they want to play it too, because yes, you can play it on your computer. If you want to play it on your computer, you can use the keyboard. I don't recommend playing games on the keyboard because then you got to use your arrow keys and a few other weird keys, and it's just friggin' weird. So I'm using a controller. Yes, I'm using a Xbox controller with an adapter to Windows 10. In case you're wondering what I'm using for this game. But yeah, I'm bored because again, I stayed up I took a nap, expecting to be up all fucking night. And the one guy I went to bed for, so I could stay up and watch his live stream all night, he decided to go to bed early. Because he had something to do in the morning. Harvey, you sellout, why did you do that? So now I'm friggin' bored now. But I'm just, and only you guys on the YouTube side can hear the game. Nobody else can hear the game. I got the mute. Everybody else in the household is trying to sleep, and the last thing everybody in the household wants to hear is when they're trying to sleep. So I am trying to be respectful in that aspect. Come on, get up there. Oh, I missed. Yeah, in this hack version of Sonic, the character is in pink. I love it. Pinkish red, so instead of the usual blue. Alright, I got that already. I forgot I went up there already. And this is a test stream because I don't know if YouTube's gonna fuck with the stream because it's playing Sonic. They might. Mike absolutely hates this part of the board. If I had to tee the sound up, he would be pissed right now because he hates that. He did this fucking nuts. He can't stand that. See, now notice I still have 95 rings, because normally when you used to enter the special stage, it used to take all your rings away. But see, all my rings are back. It doesn't take your, on this version, it don't take your rings away. Down here, somewhere over here, there's a, no, not that way. Do not hit the top. Thank you. That's what I was looking for. The condom, as I call it. The protection so they can't kill ya. Yes, I am playing the game backwards because I'm going back and getting more rings. I'll watch out for this guy shooting me. Alright, here we go. No, you went the wrong way, stupid. Yep, so I want to go all the way back here. Now we're at the beginning of the game, gonna get all these rings. Smash him. Come on. Yeah. Oh, got it. Nice. No, no, no. Okay, I forgot I killed them all down there. Oh, I can't say killed on YouTube. That's right. You gotta say smushed. I just smushed all those ones down there. You wanted to try to get me? I got you, stupid. Come on. Let's see if I can get up top here. Nope. Sometimes I can make this shot, sometimes I can't make the shot. No. It's not letting me up there. Come on. What's the timer? Damn snowplow again. Ugh, I hate this stuff. Yeah, we're in a friggin' ice storm right now, guys. A friggin' ice storm. ask me if I'm thrilled about an ice storm. No, I'm not thrilled of an ice storm. It sucks, really. Come on. Alright, don't jump. Alright. Now. Jump. I always gotta get my bearings for a minute before I make the next jump. Come on. You can do it. One. As it goes close again. Jump! And jump. So I don't expect to get too many people on this live stream because I know this is probably going to bore people. Now, another thing I'll tell you what my controller is. Yes, this is a wireless controller, but they sell a Bluetooth adapter that can hook this Xbox controller to your computer. But the problem is this computer didn't really want to run Bluetooth very good. And every time I wanted to play the game, it was laggy as fuck wired. So I got it wired USB. Because to me it was easier to have it wired. Now, what we're gonna do now is I'm gonna go. I want to get out of there. Now, every time. Now we're gonna do this. And we're going to get another Sonic because it reset all the coins. Every time you go into special stage, it resets all the coins again. So, that's why if you notice, all the coins are back. Alright. No. Now I gotta get out of there because I'm out of time. Come on. No. Stop bouncing that. You're gonna get killed. Because I'm rusting now. Alright. This way. Hurry up. Hurry up. Hurry up. You're gonna die, stupid. You're gonna die. Get out of there. I'm trying to rush back to the end. Come on. Come on. Do it. Do it. Yes. Now I got 7. And a continuance. I actually got 8 now. Good. So now we're gonna go over here. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that one ring there because I don't want to get smushed. So, get you. Get this stupid cat. Whoa, slow down. So after I get out of this board, guys, if you guys want to know what game I'm playing, I will show you in a minute what version of Sonic I'm playing. Smush him. There we go. Alright, so there we go. Yeah. Oh, I missed it. Oh, stupid. "74 rings, that's good. Keep going, keep going. There we go. Smush, and smush, and smush them, and smush them. You gotta use code in YouTube. Yeah, and the condom, we need the condom. Oh wait, we don't want to go that way again. Alright, so let's go this way. I have a Sonic game that I'm learning, but it's a Super Mario version of Sonic. I don't know if you guys seen that, but that's fucking awesome. It's absolutely freaking awesome. Instead of having Super Mario, you have a Sonic. Oh, Mike knocked his mortal off the bed. But this is not going to be a long live stream, guys. I just wanted to play a couple rounds of this game. Again. Now here's Dickhead. Oh. Smush, smush, smush. Smush. Oh, you got my rings. That's alright. Smush, smush, smush. Alright guys, so anyways, let me pause this for a minute. I'm just killing time. We'll play a couple more levels and stop, but alright, I'm gonna copy this. I'm not really paying attention to the chat, I know. But anyways, here you go. Can I pin this? Yeah, let me pin this. Okay. So that's a version of Sonic that I'm playing right now. But like I said, I do recommend an Xbox controller connected to your computer to do this. See, because if you see down here, if I scroll this up a little bit, see down here at the beginning of the game, if you play with your keyboard, you're going to use your enter to start. Your S key is your A key, you know, to jump. Your X key is your B. your, your Z key is a C, and then you're going to use your arrow keys to move back and forth. So what you would do is you would use like down arrow key with S, to spin Sonic. Like when you spin them. And to me, to do all these commands on the keyboard, all these commands right here on the keyboard would be a pain in the fucking ass. I don't recommend doing that. I'm telling you guys, get an Xbox controller and hook it to your computer any way you can and play with that. Oh, also, if you just so you know, I'll show you which buttons do not work on this controller, though. Just so you know, if I can make myself bigger, let me hide the game for a minute. This joystick right here really doesn't work. This one doesn't work. Okay, they're playing different games, but right here, you have your X. Okay, I don't really have something to light that up, but your X, it looks like a cross. It's an X, you know. Jesus Christ. Yeah, see the X. Okay, there's the X. So you play with the X, and then these two bottom pink buttons over here. This is your A button. The next one over here is your B button. So this is A. This one is B. This one right here is to start and stop the game, which I'm going to hit this one again to start the game in just a second when we go back to it. But yeah, so not all the buttons on the controller will work, but as everybody who's played Sega, the original Segas had this X, like you can see right there, and the A, B, and C button over here. Okay, so those are the ones you use to play the Sonic games. Okay, but like I said, I can't. This is a wireless controller. I use the same controller on my tablet too. So when I go to a doctor's appointment, and we take the old tablet, the controller goes to the doctor's office. But when I'm home, I don't know. And the way it works good on my computer, you can plug a USB in here because that's the way you're supposed to charge it. So, and the other end of the USB-C is up here, the same one that goes in a phone, and then your regular USBs in the computer. When I'm not playing, I don't unplug it from here because I don't want to wear this jack out all the time. So what I'll do is when I'm done playing the game, is I'll unplug the other end of the USB cable out of the computer. Okay, because when you leave things that have batteries in it plugged in all the time, the worst thing you can do is overcharge the battery. So if everybody remembers when I went to Rockwall, Texas, my phone kept dying. Do you guys remember how my phone kept dying? Why is my volume down so low? My phone kept dying, okay? In Texas, my phone kept dying. And the reason why it kept dying in Texas is because when I had that white phone, the one I took to Texas, with being on a carnival circuit, I used to use it as an internet router. So I used to be like, okay, yeah, leave the phone plugged in all the time. It won't do any damage to the battery because I'm using the hotspot on the phone all the time, right? No, it destroyed the battery in my white phone. This is why I had to borrow a battery pack from people just to get the footage I did get from Rockwall because I ruined the battery because I used I left it plugged in all the time because of using the mobile hotspot. So I try not to charge this all the time because I don't want the battery in this controller to go bad. I also had a laptop one time that had a bad battery. Every time you unplug the laptop would last about 5 minutes and shut off. See, these things with batteries are not made to be plugged in all the time. That will destroy your batteries. That's the worst thing you can do to your batteries. So that's why I said I do not leave this plugged into the computer all the time because I don't want it overcharging the battery and ruining the battery. And then once the battery's fucked, you gotta buy another controller, right? Right. So, alright. So I was a little bit too low, so again, my mic was low, so I'll say it one more time so the people who didn't hear me when the mic was low. Where did my phone just go? It just had my phone. Oh yeah. So over here, when I use this controller, you use the X. See the X? And these two pink buttons. Okay? The X and those two pink buttons over there. So, and then my start button's right here. So, alright, let's get it. We're going to play a couple more rounds, and we're just killing time. And, yeah, just chat amongst yourself right now, and just chill. I'm just doing this because I'm bored. Okay? I thought Harvey was going to be on all night, but no, he wasn't on all night. Oh, the other thing I will tell you is, before you start, another thing, if you play these games, I pinned this game in the pinned comments so you guys can play this game. The other thing I have to do, okay? So if I go take my mouse and I click on my XSplit broadcaster right now, right? Because I'm clicked on XSplit, see? I'm hitting the start button and the game is not fucking playing. One thing before you play the game, you have to go to where the game is and click on that browser. So now, well, you see my mouse on the screen, I'm going to click the Sonic character. Okay, I'm clicking, as you can see, I'm clicking that page now. Now the start button will start. See, there it's moving again. So, here we go. Alright. So, I'm just going to go over here. No, get back up there, silly. I'm going to get back over here. Smush him. Oh, get out of there. Get out of the way. Now. Alright, I want that to go over that other way. Go over the other way. So I have space. Yep. So now, get up there. Hang on. I want to show you guys something. But I'm trying to get up there where I'm not going to get killed. So, down and smush. There we go. But there's a certain position you have. Whoop. I always forget about this part. No. Down and A button. Smush. Oh, you bitch. You bitch. I love Sonic. I absolutely love Sonic. So, if you go down to, if you go to the link that I put in the pinned comment, guys, that I put in the pinned comment in the chat, if you go to that link and you go to the allsonicgames.com, I think it's on the bottom left of the third page. There's a game on there where it's a Sonic version of Super Mario Brothers. I think it's the third page. If memory serves, I think it's the third page. But I didn't play much Nintendo, so I suck. I mean, I really suck at the Sonic version of Mario. I suck at it. I really do. I'm just being honest. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll put this on pause for a minute. No. And we'll go to, alright, paste. Like I said, I don't know what I can show on YouTube and what I can't show on YouTube because I'm experimenting right now. Okay, so you go down, I think it's the third page where, nope, here. Super Mario Brothers. This is the original Super Mario Brothers. Here it is. Sonic Jam 6. And this one, see, to start the game, you always got to use a keyboard. Now, and sometimes you have to use your keyboard to get into the initial game. So here's a Sonic Mario one, okay? And it sounds just like Super Mario if you can hear it in the background. Only you guys can hear the game, so here we go. Come on. Let me make sure I'm there. There we go. No, over here. But I never was good at Mario. Ah, he struck me because I tried to smush him. See, that one go. See, I told you I suck at Nintendo. I told you I absolutely suck at Nintendo. Because I didn't get into gaming until the Sega Genesis. Okay? I never, growing up in a poor household as a kid, a lot of other people I knew had Nintendos, but I never had a Nintendo. The original Nintendo. I never had one. Alright, get out of there before he smushes you again. See, I'm always, you can tell my high coordination on hitting these blocks is not good. See, I don't remember where everything is either. I'm just showing you that there is a Mario version of Sonic. I love it. I think it's cool. So I'll give you guys the link to this one in a minute if you want to try it. Come on. See, I can't get up there. See, but like I said, I suck at Mario Brothers. Always have. Always. Like you can see, I suck at jumping up there. I'm not good at Mario, but see, I can't get up there. Saying I got killed again. But you get the point. I'm not even gonna touch those guys this time. Get up. See, I don't remember if stuff is up here or not. I just one. So, like I said, my jumping was never good. Never good in Mario Brothers. Never, never, never good. See, like I can't get on this block to get up top. I just... See, I can't stay up there. See? I can tell you, I suck at Mario Brothers. See? So, as you can see, I absolutely suck. That's... Select all, I'll give you that one too. You guys want to try that game, but like I said, I'm just not good at that stuff. Just absolutely not good at that stuff. I'll give you that one too. Alright, so there's the other one. Alright. So... Yep, I see a few people on there chatting. Hi, Lady Di. Yeah, I'm not going to be on much longer. But, yeah, no, we're not playing it again. I'm going to play just a little bit more of this. And... So if you want to see some more of this gaming, let me know, because... I don't know if this is boring you or if this is entertaining to you. I don't know. But I hope it's entertaining to you. I hope you guys are getting something out of it. I'm just killing time. I hate these staircases. I really don't like them. Oh. So we're gonna go up here. Now, I will give you one tip on how I play this part. When you get up here, there's 3 boxes at the end of that hallway, straight ahead to where I am. But if you walk over to that, see that spider hanging down there in the corner? The spider will grab you, and then it will take all your rings away. So, what I like to do is I like to just go down. Oh. Hang on, I like to go down with the A button and just smash them all at once. Get a nice spin going and go. There you go. There they all are. Now you got a condom on again. See, that one got me. But he didn't do anything because I had the bubble, aka the condom, as I like to. Hey, it's in the middle of the night. I can say that word right now. Smush. Get it. Get it. Now we're gonna go down. Oh, that's right. I gotta go left and right. No, smush. I was waiting for him to get close enough where I can smush him. Smush. I try to get more of those rings. No, I don't want to go in a special stage right now. No, this is the part where I always get fucked. This is one of the parts where emo always gets fucked. Because I'm just not good at it. Over here's a free guy. Get him before you drown. There you go. No. Up. 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 Now we have 12 guys. 12 Sonics, 12 playable people. Now, that's a spring thing. I always jump over it because I don't like it when it launches you into outer space. Now, here's the fucking staircase that I usually drown on because I usually fuck this up. So here we go. You ready to see emo drown? Here it comes. Come on. Get up there. I hate walking on these things, so this is usually where I get fucking killed and I'm dead. I'm dead. Because I ain't gonna get back out of there in time. I'm smushed. I'm smushed. Because I'm gonna drown before I can get out of there now. You watch. Up. Yep. Because I fell off the stupid thing. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Jump. Ah. Alright, it's 3:30 in the morning. That's a wrap, folks. We're gonna put it on pause and we'll play it some more tomorrow. Because I just wanted to come on and do a quick gaming stream because I'm tired. I'm getting tired now. See, like I said, I'm going to leave this end of the controller plugged in, but I'm going to plug in. That's what you can see. I'm sorry, guys. I unplugged my camera instead of the controller. So, as you can see, the controller is lit up. We're gonna play it on the. We're gonna unplug it at the computer side. See, there it will blink and then shut off. It will go. You can go off now. It's looking for a signal. It will shut off in a second. But, and I wanted to test to see, yeah, see, now it just went out. It's out. See, the light is out. So, now what I'll do, everybody's going to say, but, Emo, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Leave the game open all night? Exactly. Exactly. What I'll do is I'll And I've done this many times. When I get ready to go to bed in a few minutes, because like I said, I didn't plan on playing the whole thing tonight anyway. It was just a quick, quiet live stream in the middle of the night. That's just what I wanted to do for a few minutes to unwind before going to bed. So what I can do is I can leave this browser paused just the way it is. Well, I'll probably shrink it and put it off to the side. I will do that so I can see my desktop and stuff. But what I usually do when I go to bed is I usually put my computer in sleep mode. I usually unplug it from the internet and put it in sleep mode. And then when I get up tomorrow, the game and take the computer out of sleep mode, I'll be able to continue the game where I left off. Now, the last 2 times I did this, we had a blackout. And what are we having right now? We're having an ice storm. So as long as we don't get a blackout, we will continue this game tomorrow. But I wanted to do a test run again, because see, you don't know what you can get away with on YouTube until you try it, right? You don't know what you're gonna see. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna get copyright strikes for playing Sega on fucking YouTube. I don't know, okay? So the only way to try it is do a quick live stream. If they say, bad boy emo, you can't put another video up for a week because you were bad. You showed a video game that you just weren't supposed to show. You know, the only way you're gonna learn what's allowed when you're experimenting with a game on YouTube. The only way you're gonna know what's allowed is if you try it, right? And so I'll let the video sit for a few hours, and if it doesn't get taken down with a strike notification, we'll continue the game tomorrow. If YouTube says no emo, you can't play Sonic on YouTube, then what we will do is we will continue the game on Kick or Twitch or somewhere else where we can get away with playing the game and not have to worry about YouTube going, bad emo, bad boy, okay? So, that's a great big ball of wax. I'm just tired. I just got a little tired. I just figured I'd go on with a quick game and show you. But yeah, the game that I just played is in the pinned comment of this thing. The other game I showed you guys in this live stream, the Mario version is also in the chat. As always, stay safe, be well, take care of yourself and each other. And as to the guy who commented on my channel and said, Emo, your mic is broke, why don't you get a new mic? And I said to the person, well, I can't afford a new mic. I can't afford to go out and buy things because, like I said, the trolls got me demonetized. They were jealous over a lousy $5 a day, people. Yep. They didn't like that I was over the target. They couldn't handle that. They couldn't just let me be me. And they couldn't handle it. And then there were other people like Hillbilly Man that said, well, Emo could have made it if he didn't talk about diapers, and he didn't talk about this, and he didn't talk about that. Well, what is the #1 job of a fucking First Amendment auditor? What's the #1 job that they do? They go out and they film the cops, they film the government, because they want transparency, right? So how can I expect transparency out of the government if Emo wasn't transparent himself? So that's why I came on YouTube. I decided I was just going to be myself. Me, myself, and I. And for transparency reasons, that's why I told you guys about the diapers. What? So everybody says Emo shouldn't have mentioned that he wears diapers and all that shit on the live stream and all that shit. So which I asked the auditors any auditor that might be listening to this, would you rather me be transparent and say, yeah, I wear diapers for medical reasons, or would you rather me have hid that? And then Emo gets arrested while cop watching, and then it becomes, oh, did you know Emo got arrested wearing a diaper? I didn't want it to come out because we know that the cops cops retaliate when you film them. Cops don't like you trying to expose their non-transparency and their corrupt ways. So I knew that if I did an audit, it was just a matter of time before I got fucking arrested. So instead of having it blow up all over the internet, oh, do you know Emo was wearing a diaper when he told that cop to go fuck himself and the cop arrested him? Yeah, Emo's in jail tonight. He got arrested while auditing. He had a diaper on. Okay. Which was better, me coming out and being transparent about it and telling people about it from the beginning? Or would it have been more shocking if I would have hit it and then it got exposed when I got fucking arrested? Which one would have been more shocking? So I tried to be honest. I tried to tell people myself. I tried to broadcast myself. I tried to share my fucking thoughts. I tried to share my opinions. And people didn't like my thoughts and my opinions. Okay? They didn't like it. They decided that they were going to troll Emo at all costs because he has the audacity, one, to be gay, and two, the audacity to wear fucking diapers. And we can't have it. We can't have a diaper FAQ, okay, running around. So we got to expose Emo. We got to ruin him. And like I said, not one of those fucking people that I went to on the Texas trip, not one of those fucking assholes talked to me to this day. Not one of those fucking assholes talked to me. And they made the choice. Andrew started... You know what Andrew was doing in Rockwell? He was recruiting everybody into a server, Discord server called Crud. He was sharing that to everybody. So by the time the Texas trip was over, half those auditors were in Crud. And what was Crud doing? They were talking shit about Emo. Yeah. So pretty much the whole fucking time in Texas, Andrew was trolling me. You know? Oh, check out check out Crud. This is what they're saying about Emo. You gotta check out the Crud Discord. Sharing that at a 1A gathering. And then a couple weeks later, he creates the Drama Dome. And then sides with Gary Snowflake to ruin me. Yeah. So, no, I don't talk to any of the Denver crew. I don't talk to any of the people from Texas because they all turned on me. You know, I drove almost over 1,000 miles for, you know, to go to that fucking gathering, and then while I'm taking a shower of all things, they all peel off and go to Dallas Fort Worth, and they go auditing without me. I spent more time in that house watching TV than doing anything else. I didn't travel over 100 miles 1,100 miles both ways just to sit on a fucking couch and watch TV, because that's basically all we did. And of course, the rain didn't help. That whole fucking weekend it rained, with the exception of Monday. Okay? Monday, the car protest went alright because that was the only day it didn't rain. But, yeah, so I'm in Harvey's live stream, and everybody's going, oh, go see CFW, go support CFW. And I'm like, I wanted to type in Harvey's room so bad. Sorry, I don't support CFW, because she turned on me. Or I was going to put, I don't support CFW for reasons I can't get into in Harvey's live stream, because, you know, I don't bring drama to people's rooms anymore. Although Gary Snowflake and Andrew would follow me from panel to panel to panel to panel to panel, and every time they would follow me from panel to panel to panel, they would turn the channel into Let's Bash Emo Fest. Every time I went on Joni Rotten's panel, next thing you know, there was Gary fucking Snowflake and fucking Andrew. I went to go on, whose other panel? And that happened on other panels, several other panels. Because people were jealous that I was making a lousy $5 a day, like I said. Underage people in China make more than $5 a day than what I was making on YouTube. And these trolls couldn't handle it. So, like I said, News Now 702. Oh, Jeff A. If you were in Rockwall, Texas, when I went to Texas, other than Monk I-83, I don't want nothing to do with any of it, because you guys haven't had nothing to do with me. So, I don't support Otto the Watchdog, because he doesn't come to my channel and support me. I don't support CFW, because she doesn't come to my channel and support me. She chose the other side. Then another person I bent over backwards to help every way I can. Oh, at 9 o'clock, the industrial plant down the street turns on their Wi-Fi blockers and I can't use my phone. I can't host the panel. So I let PDF host the panel on my fucking channel. Then I was talking to PDF about Verizon and stuff. And I said, PDF, do you have prioritized access over the towers? Now, a lot of people don't realize this. You can pay a little bit extra. I believe it's like $10 to $20 an extra, depending on how much bandwidth you want. You can pay a little extra on your fucking phone and get prioritized bandwidth. Because there might be some of you that notice that, oh, at a high peak time, I can't use my phone, I can't fucking stream, I can't use this, and your phone is lagging as fuck. That's because you do not have prioritized access to the channel, to the tower. You need to call up your provider and just need to say, oh, you want primary access to the servers, and you pay extra for the fee. I got PDF to do that. I got PDF better internet by telling them to go to prioritized internet on his phone. As soon as he goes to prioritized internet, he's able to do his own live streams. Didn't want to do live streams on my channel anymore. Then he started hanging out with Andrew, and then he's like, turns on me. He's like, thank you for helping me get better internet, Emo, but I'm going to fuck you over now, and I'm going to hang out with Andrew and the trolls. Yeah, that was the gratitude I got from PDF, so I don't want to help people anymore on the internet. I don't. Why should I help people on the internet where every time I try to help somebody on the internet, I get stabbed in the fucking back? every fucking time I do it, I get stabbed in the back with a knife. So I'm to the point where I'm just not going to do it anymore. I'm not going to do, you know, I help people get better internet and they turn on me. I mean, what the fuck? Yeah, and I'm sorry that my mic got turned down in this live stream earlier tonight. I meant to turn the game audio down because I didn't want the game to be blaring in people's earphones. I wanted you to be able to hear it a little bit, but not overbearing. But yeah, so yeah, so that's what I'm spending my Friday wide fucking awake and bored again because I thought Harvey was going to be on all fucking night. No, he's not on all fucking night. And no, if I would have went to bed at a normal time, Harvey would have been up all night. See, that's the way it's always worked. That's always been my luck. Just because I wanted to stay up tonight, he didn't stay up live streaming all night like he normally does. I wanted him to stay up all night live streaming. I was hoping he would have stayed up all night live streaming. Now, if I would have went to bed normal, he would have been up all fucking night live streaming. It's just my way. It's just my luck. I'll give you another example. Back in 2020, she hasn't been in my channel for a while. But the person who came on my channel as Amanda, or Amanda, okay? I knew her before she transitioned over, if you get what I mean. I knew her when she was prior to her doing that. I knew her real name and everything. And we both lived, I lived in Mexico, Maine. She lived in Rumford, Maine, which is like, not even a quarter of a mile away at the time. Thunder shower comes in. And all of a sudden, they changed the thunder shower to tornadic activity. They turned it into a tornado warning. So when you leave Mexico, Maine is on Route 2 in Maine. So is Farmington, Maine. It's also north of Mexico, Maine, on Route 2. When you go up that way up route, when you're leaving Mexico, Maine, and you're heading towards Farmington, halfway on the road to Farmington, where Farmington is, you have Route 4, which peels off and goes into Jay and Livermore. Okay, Jay, Maine, Livermore Falls, Maine. Route 4 peels off and goes to Jay, Maine. Okay. Well, so me and Amanda, we're storm chasing. We're trying to figure this out. We're looking at the storm. And I'm on the corner. I'm on the intersection of 2 and 4. I'm pulled over. And we're trying to figure out where this storm is going. And I mean, and I'm looking at this fucking tornado, this war cloud, and everything circling around, and I'm saying, I think Amanda, I think it's going to fucking Farmington. Amanda goes, yeah, Farmington looks promising, but it also looks like I'm at the split where I could either go to Farmington or I could go to J Main. And I'm like, and she's sitting in the car with me, and she's like, but there's a good chance I could go to J Main too. And this is what I talk about. It's my luck not being there. So this is why I said with Harvey, if I would have went to bed, he would have been up all night. Okay? Now that I'm up all night, he went to bed. See? Totally the opposite, just because I was ready for his live stream. So the point is, me and Amanda continued on Route 2 to Farmington, fucking Maine. Guess where the tornado landed? J fucking Maine. See? Just because I didn't know. If I would have went to J, the fucking tornado would have landed in Farmington. Just because I went to J. That's always been my luck. That's always been my luck with that shit. If I would have went to... I would bet you money that if I would have went to J that day, the tornado would have landed in fucking Farmington. But because I went to Farmington, it went to the opposite of where I went. That's always been my luck. So... when Harvey didn't stay up all fucking night, I'm like, that's my luck. Because every Friday night that I don't stay up, there's hundreds of people on YouTube. Every time I go to bed and I don't stay up, there's all kinds of people that come on a Friday night. There's Monograph, the 6 or 7 hour streams with Harvey, Canada Cop Watch will show up. A few other people that I watch will show up. And they'll be on all fucking night. And I'll miss all that shit because I'm in bed. But every time I stay up on a fucking Friday night, nobody's on. Just because I stayed up. It's so annoying. YouTube is so hit and miss. That's the point I'm trying to make. It's so hit and miss. So I'm wide awake and nobody's on. But if I would have went to bed, everybody would have been on. You see how that works? You just gotta love the internet, man. It's hit or miss. Hit or miss. But yeah, that's a great big ball of wax. I'm gonna get out of here. Quick live stream. I'm trying to keep. This should be about an hour long, right? I think we were here for an hour. Yeah, that's good enough. Hour and 9 minutes. All right, that's close enough. All right, I'll go back and read the chat in a minute. I appreciate everybody coming in. I appreciate everybody, taking the time to come into the room. I hope everybody enjoyed the live stream. Like I said, it's a test because I don't know I don't know if I'm gonna get hit for the gaming or not. I don't know if YouTube is gonna silence that part of the stream or not. I was gonna stay up to 5 o'clock in the morning and then go to bed, but nobody's on. It's because I stayed up. It's a boring Friday night. That would be my luck. That would be my luck. Yep, not a soul is on. Not a soul. What should I say? Not a soul that I support is on. But, anyways. Oh, and the reason why my audio was bad in my last video, for the person who left me that comment, is because this camera was in the recording studio down back, the music room, okay? I thought I was going to do a singing show for Christmas, and then Christmas got here and I just didn't have the energy. I just don't have the energy. Usually on New Year's Eve, I used to do a 7 to 9 hour singing show on New Year's Eve. I don't even You know, as of right now, I don't even feel like I'm doing that this year. So I had this camera in the other, on the other computer, in down back in the, you know, the music booth. Okay, so and I went to the store. I went to like Dollar General, and I was like, oh, Dollar General had like a $10 webcam. So I'm like, all right, I wanted to buy it. I'm like, all right, I'll spend $10 on a webcam and see if it will receive the cheap webcam will work, so that way I didn't have to bring this camera back and forth. And I could leave the other one in the music room for the holiday season, and I was going to use the cheap one in here while I bring the cheap camera in here. The audio's no good, the video quality's no good, but as they always say, you get what you pay for. You know, when you buy cheap, you get cheap. So that's what was wrong with the audio in that other previous video. Um, and the reason why I got good audio tonight is because I brought the camera back in from the studio down back. But I'm just worried if I keep unplugging this camera from this computer to the other computer and bringing it back and forth, then the next thing you know, the plug on this computer is going to get fucked up. I mean, not the computer, but the camera. The USB plug is going to get fucked up. So the only way that will settle that is I gotta buy another camera for down back. But I really don't have the money to do that right now. And then I can leave one here and one down back. But, so I apologize for the audio in that video. I was hoping that camera would have did a little bit better job than that. That was the one and only time I used that $10 camera. I probably won't use that camera again. At least not for audio, because for audio, that camera fucking sucks. I won't do it again for audio. Not at all. So, now if I need a B camera roll or an extra camera roll, I might every once in a while put it up for a different camera angle, but that fucking microphone and that piece of shit absolutely sucks. So I apologize to everybody once again for the audio being really bad in my last video on this channel. But that's why we're back to normal, because I went down to the music room, got the camera, and brought it back up. I'm like, okay. But I really don't like moving shit back and forth, because then shit gets worn out. It's not good for equipment. But I'll buy another fucking webcam eventually. But not a $10 one. That absolutely sucked. I shouldn't have bought a $10 one. That was god awful. God awful. The audio was bad. So, I'm gonna say something right now that I'm kind of not supposed to say at the moment, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Because they don't want to be known, and it's none of your business, and I won't make it known. But somebody cast at me during the Christmas holiday, and they said, I'm sending you blank, but one of the things that I want you to do with it is I want you and Mike to go out to dinner with it. So today, I was seeing that it's Saturday, around noon, 1 o'clock this afternoon, because it was that person's wish who sent it to me. I am going to me and Mike are gonna go out to dinner. Probably breakfast, because it's one of these places that serve breakfast all the time. And we'll leave it undisclosed, so there might be a restaurant blog tomorrow. Tomorrow afternoon, there might, or today, I should say, in about 6 or 7 hours, there might be a restaurant blog. From an undisclosed restaurant and an undisclosed location. Because when somebody says, hey, here's a Cash App, but you and Mike should go out to dinner, and I kind of want the Cash App to go to that just a little bit, I'm gonna honor that request, and we're gonna go out to dinner. The only thing I can't stand is I can't stand eating in front of a live studio audience. I can't stand doing that. Now, everybody knows I've been a Von Helton fan for years, but Von Helton would get on this camera and he'd start eating. And it just used to drive me insane every time Von Helton would eat stuff on camera. I'm one of those people, I don't like eating in front of an audience, okay? So, a lot of times I'll go to Burger King in town, and then there's a mall in town. Well, I'll go to the mall parking lot, and I'll sit in the parking lot, and I'll, eat the hamburger or whatever. And I'll park in the farthest part of the parking lot, just so people ain't gonna watch me eat. And every fucking time I try to do that, somebody always parks in the next row over, and they're looking over at me, and I'm fucking eating in front of a live fucking audience. I'm like, asshole, I parked in this section of the parking lot because I wanted to be alone, dumbass. So one thing you will never see Emo doing is eating on cam. I don't like doing it. I don't like eating in front of a live studio audience. So you might see a little couple-minute video of us at the restaurant, what we order at the restaurant, what we decide to eat today at the restaurant, but you will not see Emo eating on cam. I don't do the eating in front of a live audience thing. I can't stand that when people are watching me. That's why I always do my Burger Kings to go, because I don't like being in a restaurant. I don't like, it just creeps me out, I don't like the eating in front of a live audience. And now, and then you have people that are crass about it. You have people that eat in front of a live audience, and they'll tell you, oh, if you don't like it, fuck off. 2 nights ago, I was watching a video by Michael Savage. Yes, Michael Savage of The Savage Nation. His national syndicated radio show got canceled. But he's now on YouTube. And he decided Christmas Eve he was going to go out to eat, and he's doing his podcast while fucking eating. And I'm like, damn it, Michael! Everybody's telling him, well, you shouldn't be eating while you're doing a podcast. And then he looks at the camera and says, if you don't like me eating on camera, you can fuck off and go to another channel. And I'm like, so there are people that think it's cool to eat on camera. I don't like doing the studio audience thing. I can't do it. I just can't fucking do it. I'm not gonna do it. So if there's a small little restaurant stream, you will not see me eat on camera, because there's one thing I just do not do. So I'm gonna get some sleep, and I'll probably get up in about 8 hours and head to the restaurant. And get something to eat. And I wasn't even supposed to tell you guys that I got a Cash App, period. They were like, don't say nothing on the internet. Say absolutely nothing on the internet. But I leaked that little part out that somebody gave me a little Cash App thing, and they said, use it for a restaurant. So that's what we're going to do. When somebody puts a note next to it and says, use it to go to a restaurant. I'm going to use it to go to a restaurant. If somebody sends me $10 and says, yeah, use it to get a carton of cigarettes, because it's cigars. They come from the Native Americans. They come from the Native American tribe, and they're only $10 a piece. So monographs the same way. There are people that will send monograph a super chat, and they'll say, use it for the whiskey fund, use it for the bourbon fund, use it for taking your wife out to lunch fund. And whatever people tell him when they send a super chat, whatever they tell him to do with that money, he does it. So if somebody says, oh, here's $10, well, more like $20. Somebody will say, money, here's $20, go buy whiskey. The very next stream, there's a bottle of whiskey sitting on this counter. Okay? Every time somebody says, take your wife out, he'll take his wife out. That's the way it should be with donations. So, so I'm going to honor that request, and we're going to go out to lunch tomorrow. And with that, I need some sleep. So I appreciate everybody's chilling with me through the late night, because I was bored. And yeah, that's a great big ball of wax for now. And if you can't speak freely, you're simply not free. And as always, stay safe, be well, take care of yourself and each other. I will let you all go to bed now, because some of you may be up watching me and wanting to go to bed. I see we got a few people in the chat, and I want to thank them for coming in. Where did my chat go? I had it. Yeah, Lady Di, I see, is in there. I appreciate Lady Di being in there. So I'm surprised she's on this late at night. I'm really surprised she's on this late at night. But it's good to see you, Lady Di. It's good to see you. Yep. So, yep. Lady Di is cool. I appreciate it. And with that, I'm gonna go to bed. I'll play more of the game tomorrow. I'll try. All right. We'll see. We'll see you all later. All right. Let me go black here, and then we'll end the live stream. Okay. All right. Live stream is ending in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.